Hello, everyone. Today's presentation is titled Digital Discipleship Ministry in the Age of Online Theology, presented by Lakeisha Ashley. This presentation underlines the lesson sermon assignment that focus on the intricate relationship between online theology and contemporary ministry in the form of a lesson drawing from a rich tapestry of resources spanning from theological, ethical, biblical, and educational realms to unpack the complexities of digital discipleship. Exploring how these insights guide believers as they navigate the challenges of modern life with both theological depth and pastoral care is critical because as the ministry adapts to the digital age, the moral dilemmas faced by Christians also evolve. Matters about reproductive ethics, including contraception, fertility, and privacy, have evolved from being mere personal decisions to profound considerations of a spiritual nature. So, this presentation is designed around three constructive objectives because I want you to remain aligned with the core message. Additionally, I encourage you to actively engage with the insights offered in this lesson as they can provide a beneficial framework for assessing how the details can be applied to your everyday life or your ministries. First, we will explore ethical frameworks such as the principles of sanctity of life, bodily autonomy, and communal responsibility. Secondly, I will provide a clear definition of digital discipleship and address its associated challenges. Thirdly, there will be sources that introduce how believers can navigate the complexities of reproductive ethics and online spiritual formation faithfully. The research question for the assignment was, how can ministers ethically and theologically address reproductive issues such as birth control within digital environments where online discussions increasingly shape theological perspectives? The term digital discipleship refers to the strategic integration of digital tools such as social media, mobile applications, and interactive platforms into faith-based education and community building. Reproductive ethics services as a powerful tool for the church, urging it to tackle pressing concerns with compassion, a deep understanding of Christian doctrine, and innovative theological insights. This approach invites a fresh look at personal beliefs surrounding ethical and religious issues, fostering dialogue and reflection in today's evolving world. Romans 12:1-2, do not be conformed to this world, emphasizes the importance of personal transformation over mere conformity, urging individuals to adapt to a mindset that aligns with higher principles and values, and it serves as an inspiring reminder to renew one's mind amidst prevailing cultural influences. Luke 1:31-35 basically affirms that the sanctity of life and divine intent inherited in creation is all in God's hands. Altogether, these scriptures encourages individuals to engage thoughtfully in transforming their perspectives, particularly regarding critical ethical issues such as reproduction. Reproductive ethics in Christian theology, a critical exploration of Christian principles on bodily autonomy and moral accountability. Source was Ryan C. Fields, titled The Christian and Oral Contraceptives: An Investigation into Moral Permissibility. This source addressed the ethical debates within Christianity regarding the use of contraception. It highlights the idea that ethical discernment is influenced by factors such as intention, the context of marriage, and different interpretations of Scripture. Then there was Dina S. Davis. Her text was titled Religion, Reproductive Freedom, and the Right to Privacy. Her source underscores how religious perspectives can challenge secular norms of privacy, promoting the church to navigate the delicate balance between respecting individual privacy and offering diverse moral guidance. Altogether, these sources highlight how digital spaces can both enhance freedom and increase vulnerability, raising essential questions about how to approach discipleship wisely in this sort of context. The fundamental characteristics and aspects of the evolution of reproductive ethics in church history was discussed in Naomi Sample, Renette Zanderin, and Berna Solei's text titled Digital Discipleship in the Age of Connectivity. These authors' text examines the factors associated with how online theology influences how individuals learn, develop, and make ethical decisions, highlighting the challenges and opportunities associated with faith formation in the digital age. It sheds light on constructive impacts on online platforms concerning moral reasoning and community accountability, particularly in the context of reproductive ethics in this interconnected world. The prosperity of digital discipleship associated with international Christian schools was discussed in Darwin L. Lewis, Timothy R. Nelson, and Harold H. Viana's text titled The Integration of Spiritual Formation Through Distance Education for Christian Higher Education Students. Here you will find that the authors presented a compelling case for the potential and necessity of spiritual formation within virtual contexts. They explored how Christian institutions can effectively incorporate spiritual growth into academic environments, which is an approach that is critical for fostering ethical decision making and moral maturity, especially in the realms of reproductive ethics. This, in turn, enhances individuals' ability to discern thoughtfully. Overall, this text encourages the idea that ministry must adapt to digital platforms while maintaining the integrity and depth of spiritual engagement. The necessity for utilizing digital axioms for teaching, pastoral care, and community service was addressed in Manzanita Coates, Nydia Moray, and Nina Muller Van Welren's text titled Reconceiving Reproductive Health, Theological and Christian Ethical Reflections. In these authors' work emphasized the importance of community service, covenant relationships, and moral and theological responsibilities. It contrasts these concepts with the principles of Western liberal individualism. The focus is on equipping leaders to address reproductive ethics in online forums and promoting open dialogue grounded in Scripture. The significance and need for spiritual formation within virtual environments are paramount. It is essential to create safe spaces that foster ethical dialogue and to teach theology that empowers moral agency. There is excellent potential in utilizing digital tools for intentional discipleship, exploring spiritual formation, biblical ethics, and the intersection of digital culture. Additionally, Christian communities play a vital role in offering guidance on reproductive decisions, strike a balance between privacy and accountability within a faith-based framework. In conclusion, digital discipleship enables believers to address reproductive ethics and engage in online spiritual formation. Key scriptures such as Romans 12, 1 through 2, and Luke 1, 31 through 35 highlight bodily autonomy and divine purpose promoting informed dialogue in ministry. Online platforms provide valuable opportunities for spiritual growth, despite challenges such as fragmented theology and influencer driven ethics. To effectively guide today's communities, ministers must embody their faith in both their ethical and digital choices. Addressing these issues can lead to a more impactful faith journey. Thank you for your time today.